warning, this video is to our friends and family in the Florida Panhandle. Unfortunately, there is news about a potential storm brewing that can potentially hit the Florida Panhandle, potentially as a major hurricane. Our thoughts and prayers are with all of you. We really hope that you guys do not have to go through this, especially since many of you are still recovering from Hurricanes Michael and Sally, which doesn't make this any easier. Now, I'd just like to give some advice going into this week. Number one, planning for a hurricane, making your hurricane plans. The time to do that is now, before we know where it would hit, etc. Not once we know where it'll hit. Typically, that's just going to be a day before when we know where it'll hit, and that's not enough time to prepare properly. You want to stock up on certain key supplies. You want to make sure you have plenty of water in your house. You want to make sure that you have dry food. You want to make sure you have backup sources of power so you can recharge your cell phones. You want to make sure you have an emergency plan. For example, does your family know where your plans are to meet up in the event that you have to evacuate your house in an emergency? Unfortunately, that does happen. Also, make up with friends and family a method of communication. What I suggest is have a family member that's out of the state who will be the source of contact, because after a hurricane, many times the lines of communication become difficult. Cell phone service may not work. Internet service may not work, etc., until you get through to someone, etc. By having that point of contact, say in New York, where you call them and say, hey, we're located in this place, we're all safe, etc., and then everybody else can call and get that information from them, etc. So that's an important thing. Now, aside from planning for how to weather the hurricane, it's also important to plan what to do in the event you're going to have damages and an insurance claim, and the time to prepare for that is also now, especially because many of you may have damage from previous storms, or you may have damage that you repaired from previous storms. Hopefully you did manage to build back from previous storms. And you don't want your insurance company trying to come in and claim, because they may not let facts get in the way of their convenient story. You don't want them claiming that these damages, oh, we already paid for them, or you were already paid by your insurance company at the time from Hurricane Michael or Hurricane Sally. So here's what I suggest you do. Take your cell phone today, turn on the video camera, walk the exterior of your house, and narrate as you go along the work that you've done at the time or since the hurricane that you suffered, or whatever claim you suffered. Walk the exterior, talk about the roof, talk about any other work you've done since over the past 5 years, whether it's painting, windows, whatever that may be. Walk the interior. Specifically, I'd recommend any spots that you did have previous damage, highlighting that those repairs were done. Now, the interior is also important because in the event that you suffer a major loss and your contents are damaged, you're going to be able to use your video to reconstruct what contents you have. So walk through the rooms, open up all the drawers and closets, and just pass over it with the video like this. In the event that you do suffer a loss to your contents, there are companies out there that we can help you with that'll be able to document what you had, the value, and make sure you get reimbursed properly, so that we can do everything we can to help you return to a normal life in the event that you do suffer a loss. Once again, our prayers are with you. We really hope that you have no need for any of this information I just discussed. However, it's better to be prepared in advance. Thanks for watching. As always, if you have any questions, reach out to us, questions@pantherpa.com. Again, that's questions@pantherpa.com. Thank you. Have a great day.